the
Hey, how's
29th.
it going?
And we have a very special guest. We squeaked him in before the end of the year here, man. Obviously, we all know Ilsa. I'll let you introduce yourself first, and then we'll have our guest go ahead and tell us all about him.
I am one of the stoned daisies. We have our own podcast in South Africa, where we interview South African artists and in the metal scene. So um, thank you for joining us. I'm very excited to interview you.
Okay. Well, I'm Nathan Ferrero. I'm from Kitchener, Ontario, in Canada here, and it's not very snowy right now, but it's almost the end of the year, so that at least we got that going for us, right?
Yeah, true that.
True
True
story,
that,
true story.
man.
So you're in three bands, in three different bands.
Yes.
What?
No, no, actually,
No.
that's not true. I'm in two. One of
Yeah.
them's Void of Solace, and the other one's Tough Guy. And
Okay.
I was in another band. I think you guys heard them. They were Low Tech Cruiser.
Yeah. It, no, not
No, I'm
too.
not familiar. So that's why I like doing the show because I get to listen to so many new songs and artists.
Yeah, yeah, right on.
So, Tough Guy is the band you're working with right now, then?
Yeah, so it's my metal band. We jam up in Waterloo and stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty fun little band. Me and some good close buddies that like to jam some hardcore. It's good and fun. Tough Guy's a great outlet for sure for aggression.
Oh, no doubt. No.
What? Where do you draw your inspiration from on your music? From which bands?
So we like a lot of like Hatebreed, Suicidal Tendencies, a lot of the New York hardcore as well as like Madball, and I also like Dying Fetus a lot. Yeah, a lot of that kind of fucking the hardcore grindcore, and then we have like our death metal influences and thrash for sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
a
cool.
friend of mine, Hollywood, I was showing her your stuff yesterday, and Hatebreed come to her mind right away. She's like, they remind me of like the style of Hatebreed, right? Which is a fantastic band, I must say.
They are. Hi, Hollywood. She's watching live. She's one of our
Greetings, Hollywood.
top followers.
Yeah.
I was trying to give a peace sign, but I realized it wasn't even in frame.
I know
The
it's so
Christmas
hard
tree
with
is
the way
also
the
out of
camera is.
frame. And then we've
Yeah.
got Corey and Jamie as well. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining
Greetings,
us.
everybody.
Are you guys
So,
touring at the moment?
This guy?
Are you are you guys touring at the moment? Or are you
Oh,
only going to tour in
no, we haven't.
2022?
We haven't had a show yet because COVID. We had one show for the 7th here in Waterloo, canceled
yeah.
because of COVID, and now we have another show booked for the 8th, and then there might be like another show with Void of Solace coming up. That's my other one.
I know
Um,
we're so strict in Ontario when it comes to our shows. It's we just did a
yeah,
band out of Florida, and they did 300 shows during the pandemic. Like, and then you come here to like Ontario, and we've had nothing for 2.5 years, man. That's got to be fucking frustrating beyond the fucking no end, you know? Like,
yeah, it was because I was like right before the pandemic, I was at like Black Label Society, Generation X, and then there was like a lot of sweet shows going on locally with our local scene. Our local scene's got a lot of shows.
Nice.
Um, but then, yeah, the COVID hit, and then all the shows were gone, and then all you can do is just jam really at that point.
mm-hmm.
And Yeah. So yeah,
How did you
we're
get
just
to?
basically sorry, we're just basically trying to like get it up and rolling again.
Yeah. Stay in
How,
practice is the main thing, though, I guess,
mm,
eh? Like making sure when the door's open, you're on point, you know?
Oh yeah,
do
you gotta keep the jams going at all times. It's easy to have like a couple weeks where you jam a little less here and there, but yeah, you got to keep it rolling, or else you'll lose that tightness for sure. We're
Yeah.
how did
getting pretty tight right now. We got a new guitarist,
how
so
did you guys start jamming together? You say you're jamming with a bunch of friends. How did Tough Guy start?
so I met Tyler, my guitarist and Tough Guy, at a low tech cruiser show because his band was opening as well, and then they just I don't know. I started talking to him, hanging out and stuff, and then when we were at shows, I started coming back to the hall to hang out, and then I just started doing vocals with him, and then we just decided to make a Tough Guy hardcore band. So yeah, we kind of had that going for a couple of years now.
That's all right, eh? It's always
Yeah.
nice when something
So,
comes together like that. Like,
oh yeah, for sure, and like that's how a lot of the good bands are made. And it's you got to get out there and play your music, because other people, you never know who you're going to meet at a show. There could be a show with like only like whatever a small attendance, and you think it was whatever, but then you'll meet someone out of that show that you never know you could be in a band with them after. So it's always worth
mm,
it.
Nice.
oh,
Have you guys got a record label?
We don't have a record label. We are working on our demos right now. We just have to lay our little bit more backing vocals and lead guitars on there. So we're gonna have something out pretty soon. We're also thinking about doing a video, and then of course we have our show on the 8th. So we're just hoping all that goes good. I'm sure it will.
yeah. Oh, most likely. Now, the 8th, I'll be out of quarantine by then. I might be able to actually make that show.
Wait, that
Yeah.
could be kind of cool. That
Awesome.
could be kind of
Not
cool,
sure
teacher.
how many days. I've lost track of days and times, so I think I'm down to 4 or 5 days, and then I'm out of here. And that like
So
blast back into the world.
that show, I'm pretty sure is actually pretty sold out, but they
Yeah,
are making a waiting list for it. So if anyone cancels or some shit, like then there could be other people that step in, fill the place.
yeah,
But I could always make a request or something. I don't know.
yeah. Well,
How do
I'll
you
I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
how do you balance being in two bands? Do you do music full time or do you have a day job?
So I balance the two bands. Just basically, it's a perfect balance because Void of Solace is my main thing where I wake up in the morning, I pick up an acoustic guitar, and
Okay.
I go into my songs. And either I'm writing new material or I'm just going through old stuff. And that's my softer side of things. I always like to have the softer side of things in music because if you're all just screaming all the time, then what, like, I don't know, there's no aggression in that. You need to have its time and place. And then the metal is when I get behind a microphone and my PA system and everything, and that's the other side of things. So it's a perfect balance, really. It's quite easy, and everyone in the bands is totally cool with me being in the two, so it's good.
Oh, that's
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Now that the other band I did notice, because that was the first stuff I checked out. You can find that on YouTube. It is a lot mellower and softer than Tough Guy by like it's the complete opposite of the spectrum in that sense. And so you find you're balanced in doing both. Eh? A lot of people don't balance themselves like that. They just go all in on the one, right? And
Yeah, I
you,
can't do that. I need both at all times, or else
mm,
I'm basically like one-dimensional or something.
Did you always want to be in a band? Was it something that you knew you were going to do since a child, or did it just happen?
Oh, funny story about that. Actually, my dad took me to a Audio Slave concert when I was 17-ish.
Yeah.
Or I almost think I might have even been 18 or 19, but it's hard to remember. It was a foggy time. But anyway, I saw Chris Cornell up there, and Chris Cornell was instantly blew my mind from the first song and onward. And I wanted to do that afterwards. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to start making bands.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can't argue with that at all. Like, live music is just a fucking therapy session for me, for sure. You know.
Oh yeah, it is definitely.
Do you find a difference from being on the stage to being just a spectator in the audience watching your favorite bands, or do you prefer?
Oh yeah, it's a huge difference because there's no pressure on to do anything. All I have to do is go and mosh. If I'm at a show, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
And there was a show in town. There was a sweet show at Maxwell's, the place we were supposed to play on the 7th. But that was on December 16th, and it was with Rippard. I don't know if you've ever heard of Rippard.
Yeah, they're an amazing Canadian band.
Yeah, and then Cathartic Demise, Mors Verum, and APOC were there. Yeah, so APOC are pretty much one of Waterloo's bigger bands too. So that was a good show. It was real good. Like, I think everyone was enjoying themselves there.
Yeah, I actually got to sit down on the show here with the drummer from Ripper and do a one-on-one. We fucking talked for almost 2 hours. That was fucking awesome. Amazing people though over there for sure, man.
Yeah, man, Ryder's a good guy. I like him.
No, he was cool as shit. I haven't seen him in a while because of the lockdown and everything, right? But I should reach out to him, see what he's up to.
Yeah.
If you could collaborate with anybody in the industry or the community that you travel in, who are some of the names that you would like to share a stage with?
So if I was to have to share the stage in my community,
yes,
or are you talking like
in your community? Yes, guys.
Anywhere? Are you talking anywhere? Or like
no. I'm saying community because to give some of the smaller guys a shout out as well, because then you mentioned some bands that the people can check out.
There's a few people. They know that if they were to just ask me, I would do some contributions on their things. Like I like Rippard, definitely a lot, and I don't know, like pretty much there's a lot of talent around here. I like Greg from APOC. He's a really good guy. He actually played in Low Tech Cruiser way back. The show we had in Toronto. And he was in the band writing and stuff back before I joined. I would work with him. I'd work with a lot of people. It's hard to come up with too many right now, though.
Mm-hmm. What about the Dream Job? Fucking open for Metallica or some shit. Who would that band be for you?
A dream opening.
Yeah.
I like knowing that as well.
I think it would be like. Oh wow! I think it could be like Hatebreed and like Soundgarden if Chris Cornell wasn't dead.
Mm-hmm. That'd be quite the show, man.
Yeah, Alice in Chains could be there with their new singer, and no one would start shit.
I gotta say that I did get to see them with the new singer, man, and it was hard not to respect it. Like, the guy, he pulled it off very well, man. You know.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's a great a guy to step in because he's a really good guitar player too, eh?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic all around.
So you're in South Africa, eh? How is it there?
In South Africa, it is extremely hot. We've had so much rain the last couple of weeks. And so we had about 2 days of sunshine. So all the people burned today. Everybody's sunburned because they didn't realize that it was so hot. Um,
Yeah. I don't know
yeah,
what
so
that's like. I never sunburn ever.
you don't ever sunburn. You must come to South Africa and then bring your band because we've got a very rich network of, or I want to say network, but community of metal bands, yeah, as well. And our guys are amazing. I don't know if you've heard of Volvadinia and Human Nebula and Higher Wraith. Just there's so many. Sunken State, Facing the
Yeah,
Gallows.
Sunken State were
So,
Okay,
fantastic.
yeah, I've heard like some of those names you just chimed off. Definitely about half of that.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
No, it's a fantastic fucking community down
So,
there.
so is there a good jam hall scene and stuff like that there? Like,
there's some nice venues. The venue where they had the Death Fest was at Sonnage, which is a very, very nice venue. Because Volvadinia had their Death Fest. DJ actually attended a couple of weeks ago. So there's that. But what we want to do is we want to get a piece of land and then get a festival and get some of the guys from Canada and the USA to come and play. Yeah, because coming to South Africa is very cheap. So,
oh yeah,
um, yes.
Definitely
It's
worth
actually
it.
very cheap to come to South Africa. Uh,
Yeah,
TJ was here for about 4 weeks.
yeah. And with
Yeah,
my flight
so
and everything, it was maybe 3,000 in total. That was my food, my booze, place to stay, my plane ticket. Like, and I stayed
nice.
for a month exactly.
yeah, it was exactly a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like traveling. I went to Germany last. I've gone to England a bunch. Also Portugal, Spain. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Did you go
noticed
on holiday
Germany.
for your music?
What's that?
Did you go on
Just
holiday or did you go for your music?
Oh no, like I've always just gone like on holidays and like because I have family in these places. So I'd like to do like a walking trip or something like that. That could be cool.
yeah.
So some of the bands that we interviewed opened for, I think it was Ginger at the Wacken in 2019. I think it was Facing the Gallows. I think it was Facing the
No, I think
Gallows.
you're right. I
They
think it
went to
was.
Wacken. Yes.
And then right before COVID, I was supposed to be at the Rock and Ram Festival for the
Oh
three
yeah.
day metal fest over there. And yeah, but then COVID happened just before and shut everything down. Fucking screwed my trip. So,
Yeah, COVID really did shit on things a bit.
oh
It
yeah,
did. It
yeah.
did. How did it affect your creative process? Because I think being locked up like that and not being able to play music at venues, it must be a huge shock to your system.
So actually, with me, it didn't do much because I had already been in writer's block for a while. So then when that happened, then all of a sudden my band breaks up, and then it's like, okay, now I don't have to remember all those songs anymore. And then it's like I still don't have anything to write, and I'm not writing. And then it's like so nothing really. I wouldn't say much changed, but lately I've been writing again. So I'd say the last 6 months or something, I've been writing again. So it had like I wouldn't say like a huge effect, but I'd say like if I was in full flow, it would have had its big effect on me.
Yes. But maybe it was a blessing because now you got all the other things that's happening for you even after the band broke up.
Yeah, like things are pretty good. Like life at home here is good. Yeah, things are good with the bands. We're trying to come up with stuff for both bands to be doing shows and coming up with some kind of media and stuff. Fill out our bands a bit.
Hmm.
We did get our new guitar player for Tough Guy, Tony Przowski.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who all is in the band then? We might as well give a shout out to all the members.
We got my buddy Mike and Tyler, Francis, and then myself, of course, on vocals, and then we got Steven on drums, and then my other band is Void of Solace. We got myself and Jesse in that band with Stefan on drums. Yeah, we got to get him to get back. So
Yeah.
Does he not want to get vaxxed?
That's up to him.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
whether
like
he
that.
wants to. I don't know whether he wants to or if he's afraid
That's
of
it.
it. I don't know. Whatever.
How did that should something like that is really a big decision to make.
Yeah.
Getting, I don't think it's just going for it. It's actually such a confusing time for everybody, eh?
Hmm.
Oh yeah. And of course, it would be the best thing to have my whole band for my shows, but
Yeah.
if someone can't be there because of personal choice, then whatever. I'm not gonna kick them out or something.
No,
Exactly,
Yeah,
just
I'm
go
like
with the
you on
flow.
that. A personal choice. I've had this argument many times. What's it
Yeah.
fucking matter? It's up to me to whether I get it or not. Like it's,
Yeah.
Your choice, your choice,
Yeah.
and
It all
and
depends.
and the whatever happens is the consequences of your choice.
Mhm.
I mean, it all comes down to like where you want to go and what you want to do, and if you don't want to go out and do certain things and you're okay with that, then whatever. That's your decision. I think a
Well,
lot of things are all about individual choice in life.
Mhm.
Down
would
to
you guys?
Different than-
alcohol.
Would
Yeah. Cheers, by the way.
Yes,
Cheers.
cheers.
Yeah, I'm healthy. I eat healthy and all those things. So
No, and you just recently quit smoking, and I can't believe you just fucking stopped. It was your birthday. We were hanging out. She's like, nah,
Saturday
I'm
it will be
fucking
2
done.
weeks.
Hey,
Yes, Saturday it will
what
be 2
birthday?
weeks.
What birthday was it?
The big
I'm
4-0.
Oh, okay. Now
Yeah.
I was gonna. Oh, okay. Too bad.
Oh,
I was
Why?
gonna say like, was it your 30th birthday and you decided to quit? Because that's what I did. I did that on my 30th, and then I decided to start up again after like half a year, but still.
But don't you feel that when you start to smoke again, it's even harder to stop every time you start? And then you smoke more because you want to make up for all the times you didn't smoke in that half a year.
I wouldn't say that really. I wouldn't say that really went through my mind, but yeah, it's like more of a thing. I don't know. It's like all the chemicals that's in it, basically.
Exactly. So I smoke my other stuff, and I've now stopped, and I've been struggling. I think smoking was one of the hardest addictions that I had to let go. It is one of the hardest because I was addicted to some other shit, but I got off that much easier than
No.
cigarettes ever.
Yeah, smokes are my fucking arch enemy too when it comes to that. I quit everything else. Stuff
So,
people normally can't get off. And
I got this kind of a pet peeve. As soon as people start talking about smoking like that, I instantly kind of want one.
yeah,
So,
I know. I'm
to
looking at
change
a
the
pack right
subject,
now.
so just change the subject if you don't mind.
Yeah. So,
would you
growing
guys
up,
ever
though,
want to tour in America? I'm so sorry, TJ. We need a
it's all good.
bell.
I know how you are. Don't worry. It's all cool.
Would you,
Yeah,
would you
like
guys
I would always be down to tour because I'm not tied down. Like I don't have a family, like as far as kids or anything to my name yet. So I can tour. I can tour now. When it comes down to asking everybody else if they can uproot themselves, now that's another thing. But
Hmm.
I see myself as a guy that could tour.
Nice. I hope you
See, I'm the
guys tour
same. I
because
can
I'm
just
going to
hop the plane
America.
and fucking go. Don't matter. No kids. None of that. Right.
I'd like to play a bunch of shows around here though, in single night events. To start off with at least.
Yeah. What were you saying, Ilsa?
No, I didn't say. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, right. I know you did. But
No,
so
you can ask a question. I'm so sorry. I don't want to
all right.
interrupt you.
Where can we find all your stuff for Tough Guy? Like, are you on all the platforms, or are you only found on
Oh,
one or two? Or
so Tough Guy only started our recording of our demos very recently. We
yeah.
have been together a while, but it's been more of like a DIY kind of band, and we just haven't put the cash into like real recordings yet. We
Hmm.
are thinking about putting something together to put on YouTube really soon, though. Like if we had people asking us for it, I bet we would want, we
I'm
would be like more inclined to release something.
yeah,
But
definitely
uh,
asking myself because I've seen some of the videos you guys have on your Facebook page, and it would be nice to see something fucking solid like that, like a nice video or.
so we're thinking of cool, yeah. We're thinking of getting someone to come in and film at our show.
Hmm.
That could be kind of cool, depending on how
Yes.
that turns out.
Do you have anybody in mind that you would like to film, or are you just
Oh,
looking?
we had this guy that's like from our jam hall.
Hmm.
He's like our buddy. We know.
Right on.
Yeah.
If you could unhear any song that you heard in your life
Yeah.
and you never have to hear it again, which song will that be?
On here.
Yes, like unhear one song that you would say.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah.
one song
Let me
where you
think
go,
for a second.
I wish I never heard this song. It's a horrible song.
Probably like London Calling by The Clash.
I don't know that.
No, you don't want to know that song either.
Okay, I'm
Once
not gonna listen to
it's
that.
okay.
Okay.
It's okay when you've heard it once or twice when you're a young kid learning punk, but when
Mhm.
you've heard
That's
it
a great
on the
song.
radio, when you've heard it on the radio, like for Mad Times, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, you live by a
I remember
river,
this
all right.
now.
Yeah. It's true though. I'm getting yelled at over here. It's a great song. It was a great song when you first heard
Yeah,
it.
but totally, I wouldn't say that that is the worst song
No,
ever.
but
But that was just, I thought it would be of all like bad songs. I thought it
yeah.
was.
I actually want to go listen to it now.
I'll send it your way.
Okay,
Yeah,
send it so I can.
the kind of punk rock that like made people think it was okay not to know how to sing and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Okay. You
Yeah.
gotta do. You can do whatever you want, but you need a little bit of talent. Like I know I
Oh
can't
yeah,
sing.
I believe like punk. I don't hate punk by any means. Like I like when punk is well put together, and I just like when it sounds good. Like I like
Hmm.
Transplants. I like Rancid a bit. Yeah,
Joy
Okay.
Dropkick
Cassidy Club.
Murphys. Dropkick
Joy Club
Murphys.
Cassidy is punk that we listen. That's
Yeah.
another local band.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's another local band from South
Pearl
Africa as well. They're a punk band.
Jam. Hollywood hates fucking Pearl
So
Jam. So
TJ,
I
anyways,
see
but
as
where,
you put
what
yeah.
city are you from? What city
Say
are you
again.
from?
What city?
No, I'm asking TJ.
oh, I'm
Oh, okay.
kind of a fucking nomad. I kind of live half-ass in South Africa, half-ass in Ontario, and then I'm down in the States a fair bit too, bouncing around there.
Oh
So
yeah,
originally, I guess my home base right now is Canada, here in Ontario.
yeah. But, like I knew that, but like I was
Yeah.
asking like, what city you were from. Like
We're
where?
in Oshawa. I'm in Oshawa right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, doing
Oh,
my
so
quarantine.
is that where? in the act of violence is from?
They're right from this area. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
not far at all.
I think
North.
when I was playing in one of my old bands, we were like supposedly gonna be playing a show with them or something like that, but it didn't
Mm,
happen.
Isn't that's Vern's band?
yeah.
In the Act of Violence. Yeah,
Yeah,
we interviewed them a couple of weeks ago.
you interviewed them a
Yeah,
couple weeks
not
ago?
Yeah,
not long
or
ago.
interviewed Vern, which plays in the Act of Violence.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's also from South Africa.
Yeah.
oh, nice.
That's a different guy. Vern is the guy that's down in Florida. He does the whiskey shots and whiskey or
Oh, is it? I got it
yeah,
confused
yeah.
again. You see,
Act of Violence. They are a local band. We did just interview them. I think
we
we
did.
had them on right before I left. It was our last show we did together, I believe.
Oh,
Like side by
yeah.
side. Yeah.
I get confused with the names.
Oh, there's so many
I
bands.
apologize.
Yeah.
I'm not so familiar with the overseas bands as I am with ours yet, so I'm
No.
getting there.
Yeah. We're getting there. I'm getting a lot better with your bands over there as well. So but we are hoping to put a festival over there for next year. Have a little wee shindig.
Nice.
Definitely.
Could be
Yes,
cool.
we'll invite you. And once we're in America, and if you guys ever start touring in America, because I'll probably be landing at middle Feb, end Feb at the latest. We'll see with the traveling restrictions and that. So it all just depends on that. But as soon as I get there, the plan is to just go to as many shows as possible. So if we can get into Canada and can come want to watch the show, I will definitely come and make a turn there by you guys and come
Cool.
watch one of your live shows.
Yeah, come to KW. It's great here. It's
We
great.
Yeah.
definitely will. Definitely
Yeah,
will.
it's a good scene there. And then also Montreal. We got to hit up Montreal when you get over this way too. Fucking
We have to.
fantastic metal scene coming out of there right now.
I've seen some. I've heard some rumors that Canada's got some good bands. So I'm excited to get to know them. And we've got Pigweed on for Monday Night Metal as well.
Yeah, I got to make the video today after the show here while I'm making lunch and stuff. I'll have the video done up.
Okay.
And then, when I talked to you, you were like, I can go anytime. I was like, how about tomorrow? I didn't have much time to advertise and tell people, but normally we go live for 8, but I know with Ilsa there, 8:03 in the morning for her, and I know what it's like getting up at that time to fucking do a show. So I was like, let's do noon.
I'm very tired, 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, makes it for 7:00 for her, and it's not too late for everybody, so it worked out great.
Yes, no, it does. I appreciate you guys for taking into consideration that I'm a grumpy person when I wake up 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anybody then. I have to force myself.
Yeah. We only got a couple more Monday shows where you got to do that, so and then you'll be in the U.S. on our time zone. So.
Yes. No, 1 day a week is fine, but I can't do that 2-3 times a week. It just takes its toll when you don't sleep. Because when I wake up at 3:00, I don't go back to bed. So I stay awake, and then I only go back to bed at 1 or 2 o'clock the next morning. So then I'm too tired.
Fucked up thing there. By 5 in the morning, the sun's in the sky. Like,
oh yeah, my sleeping pattern. Oh yeah, my sleeping pattern's all messed up right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mine's out to lunch. I fucking wake up at 4 in the morning here. It's like I slept in there, so I'm right in between the two time zones now. So.
I literally, I only work part-time, so I just wake up when I want to wake up. I take naps whenever.
Naps are very essential.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't work some kind of crazy job where I have to drink every day just to be okay,
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the people that live like that. I also quit my job a couple of months ago. And I'm actually moving out of the place where I'm standing now on Friday. Then I'm getting taken to the bus station where I get onto a bus and going to Jeffreys Bay. So it's one of our most beautiful beaches and beach towns, with the best waves and surfers. They've had a couple of international surfing competitions on that beaches, and in so we're going there for about a month and a half, and then I should be able to know exactly when I can fly into America.
Hmm.
So
I was supposed to be with you on
exciting
that,
times.
but with
Yeah.
the restrictions and the shutting down of fucking everything,
As
as
soon
Yeah.
much
as
as
I
I
have
would
my
have loved,
visa, there must be a way,
yeah,
because there is countries that let South Africans in, so there will be a way to get out. It might just take you a little bit longer
yeah,
than it's used to, than it's supposed to. But hey, I've been working for 3 years, so sitting on a plane for another 3 or 4 days, I don't mind at
yeah,
all.
no
It's so
problem,
worth
right?
it.
Yeah,
Yes, I've been working very hard to get here. I actually own nothing but the clothes that I'm packing, and it is fucking liberating. Let me tell you that. It is fucking
well, that
liberating.
was something I got asked a lot when I was there. Like, where's all your stuff? I'm like, it's all here. I brought it with me. Like, this is 99% of everything I own right here. The only thing I didn't
Music
bring was
makes
my
me happy.
computer and my
Yes.
guitar and amp. I brought my acoustic though, right? Other than that,
Music makes
fuck,
me
I don't know.
happy.
Fuck all.
Stuff that you can buy don't make me happy. But music
No,
make me
right?
happy, and traveling makes me happy, and
Yeah.
eating and talking. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do until the day I die. Talk,
Yeah.
listen to music, eat, and travel.
Yeah. What do you
So,
guys think of what do you guys think of King Diamond to interject?
oh fuck, King
You
I
like
Diamond's
have
it?
pretty
got
awesome.
no
Is
idea
he
what
good
you guys
guy?
just said.
I'll have to educate her on King Diamond there. But
Oh yeah,
yes,
he's
anyway.
Yes.
he's one of my favorite vocalists because I can actually do a falsetto too.
Oh
And
no,
Wow.
wow.
yeah, so I just don't do it very much because none of my music is really like suits it. I don't think so.
Hmm.
It's like, why should I do it? But yeah. Anyway, what were we gonna say?
I can't remember now.
I think
I really can't
TJ was
remember.
about to say something.
Oh,
I
it's
was too,
Jaybird.
but
Okay, surprise. Hi, Jaybird.
hey,
Now that his
Jaybird.
name popped up, Jaybird
Yeah.
is a DJ at an online radio station, and he said you guys are more than welcome to send your songs, and he'll play it on the list and send it out to the guys. So if you want to get your
Yeah.
music out there, you're more than welcome to send it in my on my Facebook Messenger, and I'll just pass it on to him and all the other people that I've got on my list. So you
We should
guys,
actually get Jaybird on the show.
we
Yeah.
should, we should. We really should. I'll organize with him, Jaybird. You yeah. We'll
Okay.
organize with him, and then we'll have a chat with him, because
Perfect.
he's been doing it, I think, 8 years. So
Yeah. He's a huge supporter of
yes,
local music and stuff too, regardless
Yeah.
where it's from. Same
So
here.
if they have the ability to like play our tunes or something, like I already have music with Void of Solace out there.
Yeah.
send
It's
it to
just
me.
it's just not it hasn't been like played anywhere really too much. But the tough guy stuff should maybe be coming in the next 6 months or something like that.
Awesome,
Excellent.
awesome.
I will get
Yeah,
some of
man,
your other
Jaybird.
music over to them for sure, man, and we'll get that on the radio for you.
Yes.
Really.
Yes, and Jaybirt's an amazing guy. He will definitely
Hmm.
share your stuff, and that's what we want to do. We want to create a platform for the more underground, the guys that don't get the how can you say, the traffic that the bigger guys get.
Hmm.
So,
Not
and
the
because we
algorithm
listen
for
to
our shit's not
different
the same,
genres, we don't
right?
we don't only focus on metal, but that is our main genre that we are
Yeah.
focusing on. We like literally anybody that makes good music, like rock and metal, but more metal and stuff. You
Mhm.
guys are more than welcome to be on our show. Got quite a bit of people that's gonna be
Yeah.
on the show, and then
Yeah.
just help each other out.
Right on. Just always and stay in touch if that's what you're saying. Stay in touch.
Yes, no, definitely.
You can add me to Facebook whenever.
Yes,
I'm
I'll
on there.
definitely do that
He's
now
got
after
me
the
on
show.
there. So.
I'll definitely do it right after the show. I'll add you onto Facebook and everything.
Mhm.
And then you guys must maybe check, and then we can put you on Monday Night Metal as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Mm,
with RFL Records out of
yes.
they're out of the U.S. No, Florida and California for sure, and Texas. Got representatives kind of all over. So we've been working with them for our Monday Night Metal shows, which we've had
Mm.
3 now.
3 on time.
Yeah, 3 on time too. Yeah, so that's fucking beautiful.
That's awesome.
So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
look forward to that every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I
Eastern Standard.
believe we have Pigweed on the show this Monday.
We do. We
Yeah.
Are they?
do, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited to interview them.
What kind of band is that?
Also a metal band.
Metal?
Yeah, it's also, yeah, also metal.
Yeah, they're
I'm not
more of
very good
a
with genres, so I know when they growl and it's like hectic, and they
Like
scream,
a
it's
super.
metal.
They sound
they're
like they
Super
would
even
be like
strong.
a stonery band or something.
mm,
Stoner band or something.
you would think so,
No,
right?
no,
But
no, no, no.
no, they're pretty heavy.
They're heavy metal band. I sent TJ some songs of theirs. They've got some
Yeah.
insane tunes. Yes,
No, I like
yes,
it. I'm happy with it. They're right up there with you guys with your sound and the vocals.
yes. Definitely. So we'll
Cool.
get you
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys on.
so I wanna like try and also network, like try and find bands from other cities around here. London, Guelph, and stuff too. So if you know anyone around there, toss some info on to you, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
I
definitely.
got mine's more out of Montreal and stuff. I do know a few good local heavy bands like in the Active Violence here. They're fucking fantastic. And then they're really the only super heavy ones that are like in around the same genre as you. But out of Montreal, you've got Deadwood, Dead Man's Prophecy, Last Dance Amongst Wolves, Outline, all right up there with you guys and how you sound and the way you guys present yourself. So we'll definitely stay in touch and keep networking. I know we have a lot of shows and a lot of behind the scenes shit we're trying to build right now for the summer. So by then you guys will be up and rocking too and be on the list for sure, right? So
Yes,
Well, both
yes.
of those projects I'm in are both ready for stage now. So yeah, we just
perfect.
gotta work out a couple kinks and here and there like usual, but yeah, it should be good.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys get a show, let us know, and then we'll share it on the page as well.
One more.
Get you guys some more traffic and stuff.
Cool. Yeah, we always like a little bit of
I forgot about that.
good, publicity.
Yeah.
As long as it's just enough people asking us if we're tough.
Yeah, right. Just soft
If
Canadians.
you could if you could change one thing in the music industry, what would that be?
If I could change one thing, I would say maybe like political stuff.
Mm.
Yeah,
Political bias on the bands.
yeah, like
Mm,
when people have bands and then they like attach all this other stuff to it that could either like make you like them or dislike them just depending on your views. Like I don't know, I think it should be all about the music as far as I'm concerned.
Are you guys gonna get merch as well for the two bands, or do you already have merch that you are working on that?
Uh, we don't have any merch yet. COVID kind of like when
Fucked
you're
you
playing
over.
when you're playing shows and stuff, it's
Mm,
kind of easy to get merch made as you go, right? But when you don't have any
mm,
shows to be playing, it's kind of hard to be getting all that stuff.
yeah.
Unless you have all kinds of extra money laying around.
Yeah. Or
But
a fucking
yeah,
warehouse to store it in, because you can't really sell it much when you're not touring.
yeah.
Does your
So we
the
probably
D
should actually. That's probably a good question. We probably should be getting something soon.
Hopefully.
Do your parents listen to your music?
My parents, yeah. Sometimes when they're just like at their house, I'll be playing it in their basement, or like I'll just play it like so loud so I can hear it outside the house too. So yeah, they hear a lot of my stuff.
Yeah, they don't have
They
a
don't
choice.
they aren't like super into the metal as much as I am, but them coming from a different generation and
Mm.
Mhm.
stuff like that, and but they can tolerate a certain amount of it. Yeah, I'd say.
That's good though. I was never really allowed to play my stuff, so
Oh
I
no.
was allowed to play my amp when no one was home. I could plug in and jam a bit, right? But
Oh
mainly
yeah.
it was
Like I did wait off. I did often wait until they went to work before I cranked my amps up and PA system.
yeah. I hear
Yeah.
that. But
Do you teach music as well, or do you just play? Because I know a lot of musicians on this side makes extra cash giving people guitar lessons and stuff like that.
I might teach people things here and there, but no, I'm not an actual music teacher or anything.
yeah,
Okay.
that's all right. Can't argue with that. Is there anything else we should be covering today, bud?
So, like, how long you usually run for? Like, what's up? Like,
Usually around an hour or so. We can,
all
depending on
right.
what's rocking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
depends on
yeah.
how it flows.
Yeah, I gotta go
What are
fill
you
this up.
drinking? What are
Yeah,
you
well,
drinking?
After 8, it's
well,
a
I'm
mixture
You
of
drinking cream
drinking some beer.
soda?
Crown de Menthe, creme de
What are you
coco.
drinking, Nathan? What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Rolling Rock.
Is it
It's
like a cool drink or what is it? Is it an energy drink or what?
it's a beer.
Is it
Yeah,
a beer? Oh, you're also
yeah,
on beer. Okay. And
yeah.
what are you drinking in
Yeah,
your
I
little
figured
Canadian.
cup?
I figured it was noon here, so that's good enough time
It's
to have a
noon
beer.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, it's, yeah.
Somewhere it's noon. What are you having in your little cup?
After 8, it's called. It's like homemade shot, creme
Oh,
de coco, creme la creme, and something else.
That sounds nice.
you look
Tastes like
like you're in like a strangely shaped room or something on the bottom one. I'm just
yeah.
looking.
It is a strange
I am.
shaped room. It's
Is it
Yes, it's
automatic?
actually
Is it like
containers. It's shipping containers. So that's the shipping container there. So
oh,
the shipping containers on the side, and there's a room in there, and a bathroom. So that's the little bathroom on that side, and then it's built like this. So I'm on top in the, you can say, attic. So
yeah,
the whole
the
ceiling
penthouse.
goes down.
it's
Yeah,
actually
so
pretty cool. That's pretty
goes
cool.
down, and then you go out on the balcony. So that's the balcony there. So this is where I'm moving from now on Friday.
Mhm.
Oh, I figured if we have a little bit more time, I wanna
Yeah, give us a
show you
tour.
some. I'll show you some guitars real quick.
Yeah, perfect,
Yes,
man. Let's do it.
please.
From
Show us
this
your
I'm just
kind
gonna
of
go
presentation
grab my
as
thing.
bottle.
well.
I'll be right back.
So I got like fucking got like my acoustics in here.
How did you start playing guitar? Did you have to, after you went to the show, had to teach yourself, or were you playing from a young age?
So I taught myself from playing guitar from when I was like probably like 17 ish.
Right.
17 ish. I started playing on my dad's old guitar.
So you
And
come from a musical family.
yeah, and I got
Awesome.
this one. I got this one.
Oh,
Oh wow, I
oh,
like that
dude, yeah,
one.
And yeah, as you can see, it's a Zach Wild
yeah.
guitar.
I was gonna say Zach Wilder there.
So
I
that guy,
don't know guitars.
that guy's a big time guy as far as I'm concerned when it comes to like shredding.
Oh, every time I see him, man, he fucking just shreds. Blows my mind every time I see them live, man. Whether he's with
Yeah.
Ozzy, when I seen him with Ozzy there in Chicago, or with Black Label. I don't know how many times I've seen them in Ontario now, right?
Yeah, like I think I've seen Black Label in Toronto or Kitchener. I think 6 times now.
Yeah, I'm right up there,
Which
probably
guitar is your
5 or
favorite?
4 or 5 at least. You know,
Yeah. Which
Which
one
guitar
is
is
the
your
best?
favorite?
I like them with Zach Wilder, Black Label Society myself. I'm a big
Yeah,
fan of them, right? And
yeah.
then I seen them at the Opera House. Was probably the best show I seen them play. Pretty sure it was the Opera House.
I might have been at that. Yeah, cool.
Oh, he come right out, stood on top of the bar, and fucking did like a 10-minute solo, and fuck, it was fucking awesome.
He's the best there. He's
Yeah.
the best
Which is
at that showmanship, man.
Mm.
so? Which guitar is your favorite guitar to play?
So I think my favorite guitar is my Echo guitar. It's an Italian-made guitar. It came over from England, and it's from the 50s. Or not 50s, 70s. 70s, sorry.
70s,
70s.
yeah.
Did you show that one to us, or isn't it close by?
At least like late 60s, early 70s it was made, if I can remember right. But the reason it's so good is because the action is so low on it. And it's just the actual neck is so nice to play on. It's I
Just
don't know.
smooth, eh?
Yeah.
Now,
Is
did
that
you buy that while you were over there, or did you buy it online
no
and have it shipped back?
no the guitar was like I said, it was a 60s guitar, right? So it came from my dad.
Mm. Mm.
Um, yeah, it came from my dad. Like I was only born in 87, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I forget how
Yeah.
old I am
I
sometimes.
guess
You know.
I could have bought it like yeah, I make assumptions sometimes. Sorry, man.
Mhm.
But, yeah.
But so your dad plays as well. Then did he have
No, no, he
some?
never played. Never
Oh
played.
no! Oh, he just happened to own it. Eh?
He just had the guitar. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. I did
yeah.
say, yeah. My parents didn't play anything either.
No.
Neither did my parents. I'm not from a
No.
musical family.
Do you play? Do you play anything?
Yeah, I do guitar. I've been
Yeah,
fucking around with it since I was about 14, right? But I
yeah,
can't shred, but I can do that impossible rhythm, that impossible
yeah.
beat in the back, right? So I really worked on. It was never much for doing solos and stuff. I always thought that was like selfish. Like you're just a fucking glory hog, man. But now that I'm older, I'm not young and not jealous that I can't do it now. But it's fucking.
Yeah,
I don't I
perspectives
don't
can
mind.
change.
Being in the background, carrying it through while this guy's just shreds it.
Yeah,
So, if
yeah.
you, I don't know, do you guys, is there anything else, or can I ask my last question?
Yeah, I think you could start with your last question. Yeah.
Dude, if you had a minute to speak to the whole world, what life advice will you give them that you used in your own life going through things?
That's
Nice.
pure alcohol. That's no more after 8. That's just booze.
Advice.
Don't do drugs, kids.
I only give advice.
You as much as possible. No, don't listen to me.
Okay, if I had the opportunity to give advice, I would say, um, don't do heroin.
Yeah,
Crack is bad, probably. Um,
yeah, I agree.
Methamphetamine, it's not something I would probably advise. But no, I'm just joking around. I like drugs and all. I like drugs and all. Not to lie, but yeah, not all of them. Pick your
Not all.
spots. Yeah, pick your
Yeah,
spots in life. That could be a good piece of advice.
there you go, right?
Yeah, pick your spots. But totally spot.
I like
No,
that.
I'm a
You
drug
guys have
fan.
been relatively entertaining today.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you so much for
fantastic.
joining us.
Yeah.
And thanks
Thank
for
you
accommodating me so I don't have to wake up at 3 o'clock again this
not a
week.
problem. Well, that's when he asked what time, I was like, "How's noon tomorrow sound?" Ooh, fucking, you're amazing, man.
And then
Thank
we
you
cheers
for
on the new year.
such short
May
notice.
all your dreams, may all your dreams
Happy,
come true.
thanks. May all your dreams come true as well, and Happy New Year.
Awesome.
Happy
I see
New
you next
Year.
year.
Merry Christmas as well. It's and
Awesome.
we'll stay metal out there.
Yeah, man.
I will. I'm
loud,
gonna add you to my
play proud.
Facebook and everything now. I'm gonna add you everything.
And play it loud, play it proud, people. And
Yeah, stay loud, stay heavy,
I
stay
did. We'll
hardcore.
squeeze
Yeah.
another show in before the new year, so this will be pretty well our last show of the year. We look forward to having you guys on again once you have some of your demos out for Tough Guy. Fuck, I can't wait to see more of your stuff, man. Like, for what I've seen and heard already, I'm fucking excited.
Even me.
Fucking
Even
right.
me.
Well, thanks for checking out so far. And we definitely have both projects coming out with new stuff. So keep your ear to the street.
Yeah, and I'll share a bit more of the other band in the Void. Is it in the Void?
Void of Solace.
Void.
Of
Okay.
Solace.
Yeah, I will
And
get
then
some
Tough
more of
Guy.
that up.
We'll tag.
I know there's a
We'll
bit out
tag
there,
them now in the post.
Yeah.
And Low-Tech Cruiser was a thing of the past for me, and I don't believe it's. So.
All right, we'll focus on your two bands you're doing right now, Tough Guy and the one you just said. I'm so bad with my memory.
Tough Guy.
Yeah, we can link it all up later on. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect, man.
Awesome.
I'll take us
Have
out.
a good evening.
Play it loud. Play it proud.
Play it loud.